guys, so what's up once again, Palaboy OFW here. So for today's vlog mga idol, kung napanood nyo yung live Senate hearing nitong umaga lang na pinamumunuan ni Senator Amy Marcos. So gisado dito si DOJ Secretary Boying Remulla. So hindi tayo mangingialam dito, nagbibigay lang tayo ng konting opinion bilang isang mamamayang Pilipino at isang OFW na nasasakupan ng Pilipinas. Di ba? Simple lang yun. Hindi naman kailangan dito na expert ka o lawyer ka para magbigay ng opinion. Nagbibigay lang tayo ng simpleng opinion lang bilang mamamayang Pilipino at base sa ating pagkakaintindi. At babasahin natin ang isa sa the best simplified na sa hearing mula sa Facebook page ni Tio Moreno. Shoutout sa iyo, Lodi. So basahin natin itong post niya tungkol sa Senate hearing. So ang sinasabi dito ni Tio Moreno, I was wrong about this Senate hearing. In my previous post, I automatically dismissed Senator Amy R. Marcos' call for a Senate hearing on the ICC's arrest of FPRRD as useless, believing it was too late since PRRD was already in detention in The Hague. However, while watching the hearing, it became clear that it has exposed something even more alarming, such as the incompetence of our Department of Justice, DOJ, and the law enforcement agencies. Sabi dito, our government is undeniably fractured, and this vulnerability could mark the beginning of the Marcos administration's downfall. While I still believe that Bongbong Marcos bears the greatest blame, since foreign policy falls solely under his authority and the ICC arrest could have happened without his approval. The hearing exposed a far more alarming issue. Talagang nakakagulat yung mga napanood natin kaninang umaga, mga lodi. Ang dami ritong talagang common sense na lang bilang isang ordinaryong Pilipino is napakadaling intindihin. Napakadaling, hindi na kailangan ng malalim na logic dito. Napakadaling intindihin base sa mga sinasabi nila at base sa batas ng ICC. Hindi naman tayo tanga-tanga lang na okay, hindi tayo abogado, hindi natin naiintindihan. Common sense lang yung kailangan dito, mga kababayan, para magising tayo sa kabuktutan ng ating gobyerno. Hindi ko hinihikayat ang lahat para sulungatin ang ating justice system. Magbigay lang tayo ng opinion. Okay? Our government is filled with officials who lack a basic understanding of the legal processes that should have been followed before carrying out such an action. Ito yung sinasabi dito ni Tio Moreno. We are spending millions in taxpayer money to pay the salaries of officials in the DILG, CIDG, DOJ, PNP, AFP, and other agencies who lack a basic grasp of legal procedures. Nakakaya na, hindi nila alam kung paano gawing tama ang kanilang mga tungkulin, pero tumatanggap ng libo-libong sahod kada buwan. Tama. The hearing made it clear. Ito yun, number 1, there was no red notice, only a diffusion notice. Number 2, even Interpol was surprised that the Philippine government acknowledged it so quickly without any judicial determination on whether the ICC accusations hold weight under our domestic laws. The PNP's credibility is now in question. It is widely reported that 7,000 personnel were deployed to arrest FPRRD. Senate documents also confirmed that a memo regarding his arrest was released even before the ICC warrant of arrest came out 3 a.m. last March 11, 2025. Meaning, they knew in advance. So, yun. Yet, the PNP continues to deny this despite overwhelming evidence. This has exposed them as an institution led by liars. The DOJ Secretary Crispin Remulla's interpretation of the law is also deeply concerning. It has become clear that he sees the DOJ has above the law. Ayun yung sinasabi rito. This regarding established jurisprudence and non-more cases. Supreme Court Philippines must be shaking now as DOJ stands more supreme than them. If this is the mindset of our Justice Department, then laws no longer matter. Only their political agenda does. Ironically, this hearing may turn out to be an advantage for Rudy Duterte. His legal team now has a front row seat to the government's inconsistent and incompetent justifications. The contradictions in their statements reveal the glaring lies behind this entire situation, and when there are inconsistencies, there are lies. In the end, the truth is clear. The ICC arrest did not only expose the failures of Marcos administration, it also strengthened PRRD's defense. And Senator Amy Marcos made this happen. So yan bale maganda yung stand dito ni Amy Marcos. Ni Senator Amy Marcos, nasa gitna lang siya at pinalabas niya lang yung kabuktutan tsaka injustices ng justice system natin na hindi dumaan sa legal process based doon sa hearing. So binasa lang natin yung post ni Sir Tio Moreno sa Facebook page at trending ito. Mayroong 9,000 reacts and 1,400 shares. So kayo mga lods, anong naging reaction nyo sa Senate hearing regarding sa justice system natin? Tungkol sa pagdakip kay former President Roa Duterte papunta sa The Hague. So talagang nakaka-alarm talaga yung nangyayari sa batas. Di ba? Sa ex-president is nagagawa nilang mali yung batas. Paano na tayong mga ordinaryong Pilipino? Anong gagawin natin? Former president na yun, nabaluktot pa nila ang procedure ng ating batas sa international law na hindi na sakop ng kanilang jurisdiction ng ICC. Ayun yung pinakapunto dito ni Senator Amy Marcos, na dapat nilitis muna sa ating justice system bago ipadala sa international court. Base sa aking pagkakaintindi at malinaw naman, common sense lang naman yung kailangan natin dito mga lods. So, basahin natin yung mga comments ng ating mga kababayan. She can save her face but not her family name. No to Marcos, never again. Ayun yun, isang Sabi naman dito, boboto ko si Senator Amy kung makauwi o maging malaya na si Tatay D bago mag-election. Pwede. I welcome the Senate investigation pero never again sa mga Marcos. So talagang sira dito si Senator Amy Marcos. Damay siya kasi yung Pangulo siya kapatid niya. At saka tingnan natin kung ano pa mga susunod na mangyayari mga lods. Bilang isang Pilipino may karapatan tayong magsalita, magbigay ng opinion, pero hindi natin hinihikayat yung lahat na kontrahin yung ating justice system. So bilang Pilipino lang nagre-react tayo dito, disclaimer lang, as ang pagkakaintindi natin sa naging hearing, ng Senate hearing tungkol sa pagdakip kay former President Rodrigo Duterte, na hindi makatarungan yun, di ba? So kahit sila na nasa posisyon na, di ba, nahihirapan pa sila magpaliwanag Di ba? Paano na tayo mga ordinaryong Pilipino? Paano tayo kung tayo ay magkakasala at hindi natin alam yung mga pwedeng gawin sa atin, di ba? Ay, naku, nakakatakot maging biktima ng ganitong sistema. So, yun lang. Please comment down below kung nagustuhan nyo itong video na to and magbigay kayo ng opinion bilang isang Pilipino, hindi bilang isang lawyer or kung sino kayo, di ba? May karapatan tayong magsalita. Then shout out to Tio Moreno sa kanyang post. Yun lang mga kaibigan. Alright.